Hi all and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all doing okay. Right, hopefully this should be quite a quick video tonight because I haven't got a lot to cover, because I should imagine there's going to be quite a lot of juicy gossip around Media Day tomorrow at Imola. And with that, I'm going to start off with Vasseur because he has said that he's trying to make the culture of the team more aggressive. Vasseur believes that it's partly what has made Red Bull so successful over the last few years. Vasseur said, "I want to take some risks because our competitors are taking risks. I think it's the DNA of Red Bull probably. They are always at the limit everywhere. I'm sure that even when we were last year 6/10 off, it's not that they have the magic bullet that provides 6/10 advantage with 20 horsepower more or 15 to 20 points of aero. It's that they are just a bit better than us everywhere. I'm trying to push the culture of the company to be a bit more aggressive everywhere." And my only concern with that is, apart from Vasseur being the sort of team principal that can do that, and I think has got the ability to make the team that little bit more aggressive, my concern is with Charles Leclerc, because Sainz won't be there next year as we know, but when Charles Leclerc is on the edge and on the limit, he tends to make mistakes. So whether that's just the team Fred's talking about or whether that'll include the drivers, I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see how they move forward. Then I want to move on to Karun Chanduk because he thinks that Max Verstappen will take a year out from Formula 1 in 2026 before moving to Ferrari or Mercedes in 2027. Chanduk said on Sky Sports F1 podcast, "I think Max will stay at Red Bull for 2025. I think he will take 2026 off and have a year out, see what happens, and then in 2027 he could go anywhere, couldn't he? He will go off, and he's talked about having ambitions of doing Le Mans and other forms of racing, so I think he'll do something in 2026. Have a year off from F1, see who hits the ground running with the new regs. Lewis would have done the 2 years at Ferrari, which is 2025 and 2026. He could go to Ferrari in 2027. He could go to Mercedes in 2027. He could go back to Red Bull in 2027. I think that could happen." To be honest, I'm not sure where Karun is getting this from. Maybe he knows something nobody else knows at the moment. It's hard to believe Max might take a year off, but saying that, Red Bull powertrains are believed to be behind schedule on the new power unit regulations for 2026. So, is it a possibility? Who's to say he's not going to take that year out to see how Ford and Red Bull manage this new era of power units? So that'd be quite interesting. Then I want to move on to Sergio Perezz because he's insisted that securing his Red Bull future is not his main priority at the moment, despite not having a deal beyond 2025. Speaking ahead of this weekend's race at Imola, Perez said, "I think like everyone that hasn't done a contract that is not signed, until you don't have that in paper, fully signed, then everything remains an option. So right now, it's not really the main priority. We are in a period of time. Obviously, the driver market is making things go a lot earlier with Lewis joining Ferrari early in the year. It meant that everyone is looking for the best possible option they can get. But I believe it's just a matter of time. Obviously, right now, the priority is on the season, it's on the races, it's preparing the races with the team, and the rest will take care of itself." And hopefully, for Perez's point of view, taking a more relaxed approach and not thinking about contracts may improve his chances of tightening that gap to Max. So maybe this is all part of his thinking. Be interesting again to watch. And finally, I want to finish up with Alex Albon because he's extended his future with Williams by signing a multi-year extension to his current contract. Albon had been linked with Mercedes and Red Bull, but has decided to stay at Williams for the foreseeable future. He said, "I am incredibly happy to be remaining with Williams Racing and to continue working with such a talented and dedicated team of people. It has been a difficult start to the year, but since joining Williams, we have made significant progress together, and I have seen the huge changes happening behind the scenes to take us back to the front of the grid. This is a long-term project that I really believe in and want to play a key role in, which is why I have signed a multi-year contract." I don't know about you, but I had the feeling Alex was looking elsewhere to see what options there were available to him. But to stick with Williams, I think is quite an interesting move. It says to me that maybe they've seen something that they can change on the car, maybe this year, but certainly for next year. And they'll probably still have the Mercedes power unit from 2026. And as I said before, the Mercedes power unit and probably Honda, maybe even Ferrari, have certainly got the ability to bring that power unit to the car in 2026 and for it to work straight away. So maybe, just maybe, with James Vowles leading that team, things are on the up, and it would be nice to see. It really would be nice to see things go well for them. But anyway, that's all I've got for you this evening. Again, thank you so much indeed for your comments, your likes and your shares. Thank you to my new subscribers and of course my old subscribers. Thank you so much for all your input. I truly do appreciate it. And of course, if you do like what I do, please consider pressing the like button, also pressing the subscribe button, and also pressing the notification bell so you get those all important future warnings of my uploads. And as always, until the next time, take care.